You know, one of the controversial topics to ever hit the Nigerian political setting happened during the ongoing, electioneering as far as the 2020 general election is concerned, which is the Muslim ticket. The All Progressive Congress candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually unveiled Kashim Shettima as his running mate. Both of them are Muslims. This issue has generated a lot of controversies as long or as far as the political terrain towards the 2020 general election is concerned. A lot of people are not finding this funny, are still not finding this funny. How is it going to affect the candidacy of the Bola Shettima as the 2023 general elections draw closer? To discuss this issue with me, of course, I'm not alone. I have in the building, Sharon is in the building to join phases on this issue. How are you doing, Sharon?
I'm doing very great today. We are here today again with a new great topic, like he said. So I'm Sharon Charles, and we are live at this, and we are talking about the most important topic that has started earlier on within this year, that has to do with Muslim ticket. And to me, I do not think that is a healthy politic to go on.
Why is it not? Because, okay, first of all, they say Nigeria is a secular nation. A secular nation. I think Nigeria being a secular nation, for me, I think it's just on paper. That's what I feel. Because I really don't feel that Nigeria is a secular nation yet. If we are really a proper secular nation, there are a lot of things, abnormalities that shouldn't happen. But I know that we are, religiously ingrained as a nation. We hold religion to high esteem. We have two dominant religions in Nigeria at the moment, which is Muslim and Christianity. If we are in a sane environment, like a client that is, proper, structured client, this thing shouldn't necessarily be an issue. But you and I know that over time, we've been divided along religious lines. All right, whether Muslim or Christian, we even vote along these lines. So but many people have also been taking into cognizance the reason why we should carry all the religions along. So that's where the issue now belongs. If not, on the norms, it shouldn't have necessarily been an issue that we have a Muslim ticket. But I think it's about the sensitivity. I think that's where you're coming from, that it doesn't all go well with you. Is it to the point that these people, the argument is that it is based on competence? That's what Bola Ahmed said. That's what APC is saying. That this person, we are looking at competence. We are not looking at religious lines. Don't forget about religion. We are talking about competence. That's what they said. Do you agree with the fact that, yes, when it is competence, I think we can do Muslim, or if it were to be Christian, would the reverse be the case? Are we going to have this same environment that we're having?
Yeah, to me right now, my opinion, because it has to do with my opinion. I'm a citizen of this country, and as you can see, I'm a Christian and I have Muslim friends too. Yeah. So I'm not going to be sentimental or self-centered in this kind of conversation, because I believe we are talking about one Nigeria. So
I really won though.
Yeah,
I'm coming. I really won.
from the whole Muslim ticket, whatever is going to make other people believe, like maybe some people believe this is not it. This is not us being one. Why are you putting this? And to me, yes, it shouldn't be like that, because there has to be balance. Do you understand? If there's a Muslim ticket and our president is a Muslim person, our vice president is a Muslim person, who is going to be there to defend the other parties, like the other people which are the Christians, when they have issues to bring out, to table out? Do you understand? So it's going to cause conflicts. Because
so what you're saying, if I get you right, is that you're saying that a Muslim ticket means that there won't be someone
a Muslim
fend for Christians.
A Muslim ticket, to me, is not going to keep balance to the country, because it's going to make other people feel like we are not part of this. Do you understand? Because if you look at the whole office in the political in Hassel Rock right now, they have people, like a lot of people have these places, this mindset of this person is a Muslim, is taking this office, this person is a Muslim, is taking this office, this person is a Muslim, is taking this office. Do you understand? So it now makes it look like it's all Islam government.
So that's what you
instead
feel.
Of,
Okay,
yes,
you feel that the
to me,
appointment,
yes,
has been loop-sided.
Yes, so
Alright,
for
it's
it to
not
have
balanced.
for it to have balance, they have to make it transparent, which is not coming out with a Muslim ticket. So you have to either elect someone that, even if he's a Muslim man but a Christian, do you understand? Even if he's a Christian person that has a Muslim person, it keeps balance.
But the argument they've placed on the table rather, and I agree with them to an extent, they are benching on the fact that we are doing Muslim tickets for competence sake.
There's no
We want competence. We want the country to move forward. We want to bring good governance. So therefore, Muslim ticket is our own best way of driving it.
In fact, they should keep religion aside and just do politics for the benefit of the country.
They are keeping religion aside and do politics. Yes. Then a Muslim ticket is politics.
Now, when I say they should keep the religion side, if I say they want to do they want to keep balance. Do you understand? They don't want to cause conflict. Is not making it look like they are making it a mandatory that it has to be a Muslim person on the office, or in the office rather, to make this system work well. I disagree with that. Well, I
don't think
it
doesn't
work
necessarily
that way.
What they are saying.
We could actually bring a Buddhist on the seat too and make him work.
Well, I don't think that's necessarily what they are saying. That we need a Muslim ticket before the country can work. They are
that
just
is
saying.
What Tinubu is
No,
saying.
he's just saying. I think what I understood
saying
from what he's saying is, in these circumstances, at this point in time, they feel that the reason why they have to go for a Muslim ticket is not to offend sensibilities, but it is just to say that our country at this point in time is in dire need of competent leaders. And we've searched around the country. Yes. We've searched in corners of the country. We've seen that, man, for us to achieve this, it has to be a Muslim ticket.
It doesn't.
That's the argument.
Because in the Constitution of 1999, there's a place that says that you have to follow up that the two places, because we have Christians and Muslims in the country. Do you understand? So there is a place you have to keep balance without having to bring.
But it's not constitutional. I disagree with you there.
Bring a particular kind of
in our constitution. I don't know if you've taken time again. I've seen it recently. Constitutionally, Nigeria is a secular state. We are not a religious nation.
But we play more religious than
that's
the secular
the point.
state.
Yeah, that's the point. So if we want to talk based on constitution, we are not a religious nation.
When it comes to politics, they keep religion. They start making you believe it's not a religious
but that's
state.
The point.
But
okay.
Then when it comes to the things that has to be, they'll tell you, okay, this thing doesn't have to be it doesn't have to do it. It's not political thing. It's a religion thing. We have to address it in a religion way. But when it comes to the major thing that has to help the whole person, because we are not just, there are people that are not actually Christians in Nigerian.
Yeah.
There are people that are actually not Muslims in Nigerian.
Correct.
Do you understand? So if you're putting Christian and Muslim in the seats, what would those people do? So it shouldn't be about the religion center for me. It should be about people who are qualified. Do you understand? People who have the back of the country, people who can actually carry the masses along, not being sentimental. If I have to come from a Muslim country, or I have to come from an Eastern country, a state, do you understand? Or I have to be a Christian, or I don't have to be a Christian. It should be, for me, intelligence. That's what I want. And so if you're going for a vice president, or a president going for a vice president, you shouldn't be sentimental about where you're picking from. You should pick a person that is capable, and you have to prove to me why you're picking this person. It's not because he's a Muslim person or he's a Christian person.
Okay, like I said, they've said that they are not picking this person, or Tinubu's APC is saying that the choice of Shettima as running mate to Tinubu is not based on sentiment, neither is it based on religious connotations.
How can we believe
they say it's based on competence. So what you're saying, okay, from all you've said, I get you. Part of your fear is also that who is going to fend for Christians?
How can we believe that when Christians have actually had actually have threat for so many years, which is, if I should count, 7 years plus?
So
do you understand?
Is this going to
and this threat has never really been so serious on the Muslim side?
Is this going to now make you say I'm not going to vote for Tinubu.
No,
Because of
it
the
doesn't
Muslim
make
ticket.
every intelligent person would not decide not to vote for a person if Tinubu is capable, and I find it sensible from my own angle that if this person is okay and is a Muslim, do you understand? It doesn't stop me from picking up my votes to vote for him.
What I think about this whole thing is this: like we said, constitutionally, our country is a secular nation, but practically or in practice, we know it's not
It's not
as
working
easy
the way
as it
is.
seems, or it doesn't suggest as such. I would believe that in a country like this that has gone through a lot of religious crisis, per se, religious crisis. I mean, we just had the issue, the one that came to mind now, Deborah, who was recently killed, and it's even that one is even more annoying that it happened in an institution of learning. So that again points to the quality of
That
our
should make
education
people
anyway.
fear
Yes,
a
in our
lot.
institution of learning. So the mood, religiously now is tense. So I would have thought that sensitivity would have come to play here. That these people would take note of these things and say, okay, what are we going to do? Even if it was douse tension, that's where I fault this choice. All right, that's where I fault it. Ordinarily, it shouldn't be an issue because it's an election anyway. Muslim ticket, that's they decide, that's their choice. So ordinarily, I would have said, let's leave it to the elections and to the electorate. We are going into an election. If the electorate decided that Muslim ticket, we don't care, we're going to vote for Muslim ticket, fine. If some people feel, no, we can't do this, Muslim ticket is not sensitive enough to the plight of other religious denominations, we cannot vote. That's the choice. But however, I just feel we should be sensitive to, the mood of the nation. The mood of the nation. But however, APC have made their choice. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made his choice. Shetima has his running mate. Muslim. We are here. The next thing we are going to be waiting for is the elections, where you have the choice, you reserve the choice to vote for whatever you want to vote for. If you feel this is down for you, good. We are not going to stay here and say it is terrible or it is not. But however, like I said,
your choice.
The optics are not doing well. The optics are not looking at all well. But they've said it's for political consideration. And somebody say politicians can go to any length to gain power and of course win elections.
But think about the masses. That should be the priority. What is better for the nation as one?
Today, I wish they do.
Priority.
Distinguished guests, this is where we call it a day on this episode. Until we come your way again, our next episode, trust me, it's going to be again an awesome episode with a very interesting topic. My name, Mr. Confess, and I have in the building, of course,
Sharon. And glad
we will see you next time.
See you
Peace
next
out, y'all.
time.